What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody, back again with another video. And that's right, folks, the Dent streak is finally over. That's right, it is finally dead. Although, you know, your boy Doody believes that it's been dead for a long time and it died a while back ago. But of course, Phil wants to keep playing these little games. So, you want to play games? Alright, we'll play games. Anyway, your boy Doody is here to check out what our boy Phil had to say on the daily wrap, and then after that, I'm gonna make a separate video celebrating the end of the Dent streak and watching Phil look so sad. Cry, Phil, cry, cry, Phil. By the way, your boy Doody is gonna be streaming today a special stream. We're gonna celebrate the death of the marathon. Or the Dent streak, and yeah, we're gonna have lots of fun. Stop by, and of course your boy Doody is probably gonna be doing a giveaway, so come out, celebrate, let's have some fun, and let's laugh at poor little Piggy. Cry, cry.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 5th of December, 2024. A full streaming day, and the first day that I actually implemented using the Stream Deck in my setup. This is a good one, good variety of stuff today. I had fun. Let's talk about how everything went down. First of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, there was a lot of tech stuff yet again, because again, another new piece of tech had been introduced, and I was messing around with various different things. For example, my ability now to go live, green screen, whenever I want. As you can see, tonight was DSPolitcs, and I was in the Oval Office for a lot of it, which was fun. But also, the ability to play various different clips and the like during my shows, which is really cool that I have these new abilities now. If you want to see me mess around with it a lot earlier today, definitely check out the show. And then we fully talked about the schedule and how it's going to be.
All right, first of all, I'm going to stop it here because I am going to chit chat about the new Stream Deck. So as you guys know, Doody has a Stream Deck. I use it for a lot of things. I use it for clips, sound bites. I use it to change scenes, so on. It's very functional. Of course, Phil introduces the Stream Deck and uses it in the most regarded way possible. God, man, he can't do anything right. Like, he literally can't. Like, his first 10 minutes of his podcast was him fumbling and fiddling because he didn't set it up properly. He didn't set up a mute button properly. Like, the main functions that a Stream Deck is supposed to be used for, it's fine to use it for sound bites and clips and all that, but it's mostly used to kind of bring up websites, bring up tools, mute your microphone, change scenes. That's really what it's for, Phil. That's what it is. And of course, he has to use it in the most regarded way possible. And what does he do? He gets clips. He gets video clips, and he hits a button, and he looks like an idiot because okay. I've bitched about this forever. His setup is just the most regarded setup possible. He has too much shit. The desk isn't big enough. He's overcrowded. Nothing is set up situationally really good in place. Like essentially, your mic is supposed to be in one place. Your mouse, your keyboard is supposed to be right in front of you. And the Steam Deck is supposed to be literally right there, close enough so that you can touch it without having to bend over, without having to look over. You're basically like this. Look, Phil, I'm going to show you. Check it out. You see that? Doody didn't have to bend over, didn't have to waste any time, didn't have to fumble, look like an idiot, and he set it up properly. He set it up where you press it with one button, and then you press it again, it just shuts off. It's that simple. God, man. You can't do anything right. And then you wonder why people talk about you, make fun of you. This is why, Phil. All right, I just wanted to rant about that because I mean, I'm happy that he's using finally. Like I'm happy he moved into 2015. You know, with the backgrounds and the Stream Deck and all that. I'm happy that he did that. Yeah, I'm gonna give him props for that. But he has to implement it in the most regarded way possible. Jesus Christ! All right, let's keep going. Rant over.
A good variety of stuff with a new game coming out tomorrow and all of that. And other topics as well. So give it a look. It was a pretty good podcast. There was Q&A, all kinds of stuff, and a lot of tech stuff. Then we jumped into Stalker 2. And today in Stalker 2 was a mixed bag again. It feels like every time I play the game, it's a mixed bag. Like, there were some of the parts that I was enjoying, and I was having a really good time exploring and doing stuff. But then some of the missions started to feel samey again. And this is definitely a pattern that I'm noticing, is that a lot of the gameplay is go over here, find this guy, go over here, find this item, go over here, find this guy. I couldn't tell you that I've been to many unique locations or places in the 11 plus hours I've been playing now. It just feels all kind of really samey. But one part that stood out was when we were in that field of flowers, and they put you to sleep. That was it. Like, everything else about the game was pretty much identical at this point. And it's kind of sad. You know, I wish that there was more to it, more variety to the gameplay, more variety to the story, because the graphics hold up, the gameplay elements are sound, but it's just not really that riveting to me right now, okay? So, at the very end of the Stalker 2 stream today, something happened that really pissed me off. I was playing this part where there was a new enemy type introduced. It's like a small creature, it looks like a troll or something, wearing almost like a pullover hoodie or something. And all of a sudden, it starts grabbing my weapons out of my hands and then firing them wildly back at me. So it steals your weapons out of your inventory. All right, I was like, well, that's kind of unique. So I died a bunch of times trying to figure it out. Okay, and basically, oh, someone just said I should have left the goal on the screen. I guess that's a good point because I didn't get to this yet, but I guess I should leave the goal on the screen. My fault. People are upset. They're upset because I didn't leave this on the screen. There you go.
Oh, God, I love it. I love it. God, the cope and the seething. By the way, if you're curious, this was a live daily rap. Why would you say it's a live daily rap? Because, of course, Phil broke his promise yet again to Soulmade and went overtime. Why? Because he only made $66. Oh, and he sat there literally begging for a good 45 minutes, and no tips came in. No tips came in. So here he's complaining about Stalker. Stalker 2 is now a bad game. Stalker 2 isn't the greatest game, but it's fine. It's a decent game. It's fun. It's like Fallout. You know, it's like a harder version of Fallout. And it's fine. It's like Metro and Fallout together. It's a pretty decent game. It's not bad. I'm playing it. It's good. But now he has to sit here and complain because Stalker 2 is not good. Phil, it's not good because you barely made the fucking tip goal. Yet again, he had to wait till like the last 20 minutes before someone came in and dropped a Hail Mary tip and got him to over $150, and I think he walked away with $150. That is the only reason why he hates Stalker now. He's gonna wage quit Stalker and say, well, RPGs, my viewers don't want me to play RPGs because it lets me talk with my viewers too much. First is Call of Duty multiplayer doesn't let him interact with his chat enough. That's why he didn't make any tips. And now it's going to be, well, I talk too much to my fans with RPGs, so I got to change that as well. Pretty soon, Phil's just going to be sitting there quiet, not doing anything, just waiting for people to throw money his way. Pathetic, brother. You are sad. And just like the title, the background here, look, cry, Phil, cry, 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 Phil, cry. We know life's been...
It's been tough.
It's been tough, Phil.
Life has been tough.
It's been tough. Ooh. All right, dude, he's having a lot of fun here. Seriously, though, let's get back to the video.
So, so this creature is grabbing my gun and using it against me. I'm thinking, well, that's interesting and neat, but I didn't really understand what was going on. I ran in there to hit it, and it has a force field around it. I can't damage it. So I died. I'm like, all right, I'll try it again. So I go into the cave again and fight him. And I start to realize basically his force field is kind of like timed, like it goes on and off. So you can't hit him in between the times when he's using his force field. The problem is he has full telekinetic power. So he's using your own guns against you. He's throwing items at you. And every time he hits you, it's like a big chunk of your life goes off. Like, oh man, this guy's actually quite a pain in the ass. So I wonder how well I'm going to do against him or whatever. So finally, after repeated attempts to beat him, I beat him. Okay, what happened is I ran behind him. I was shooting with the shotgun. He kept pulling all my weapons out. So I had to grab weapons off the ground to kill him and stuff. So I kill him. I'm like, all right, it was tough, but all right, we got it done. I start looking around and I realized something. Every weapon that he had grabbed out of my inventory disappeared from the game. It wasn't like he grabbed it and used it against me and it dropped and I could pick it up later. It literally gets just finger snapped out of existence. Now, for those who don't know, it's incredibly expensive to upgrade weapons in the game. So it pissed me off. I was like, wait, I just spent all this money to upgrade my weapons and the game is this unpolished? So basically it took me many tries, but I did find a way to beat him without losing my weapons, but I shouldn't have had to figure that out. Like the game should have just worked in a normal fashion and not been that annoying. So yeah, it drove me nuts. It literally drove me nuts. And I raged about it or whatever, but I'm not going to quit on the game. I did figure out a way to get around it. I just wish that wasn't like that. I wish that they had put more time into polishing this. And then someone's like, yeah, so just so you know, this is the first time you encountered the enemy. There's going to be tons more of those later. Great. Anyway, so that stream, went well, and we did hit our goal. And things continued on swimmingly.
Keep stalling, Phil. Keep stalling.
A wide variety of topics, and actually, this was one of the longer DSPolitcs streams I did because I had so many topics, and I still didn't get to them all. All right, but lots of topics covered, including a law in Australia that outlaws social media for teenagers and kids, the Joe Biden pardon of his son Hunter, me basically ratioing my own local news, the crazy martial law and attempt to like kind of almost overthrow the government in South Korea, and I watched the Snow White trailer and live commented on it. So it was pretty good. I had a good time with it. But as you can see, we didn't hit the goal. So I just want to make it abundantly clear, we didn't hit the goal and the streak is over. Okay? So tomorrow we start back at 0 and it resets. And it is what it is. You know, this has been coming for the last week. If you haven't noticed, there's been streams where it's to the last minute and no one contributes, and then all of a sudden there's a Hail Mary. There's no Hail Mary coming, I can tell. So it's over for the night, and tomorrow we'll start over, but this means no DSP tries it tomorrow. All right? So this means I gotta try to figure out, you know, what I'm eating tomorrow, because originally I was gonna order food, but now I'm not. So I'm gonna have to figure something out. All right? So, and also, let's be honest, okay? I don't know what's gonna happen with DSPolitcs. So I've done it for, you know, a month. I like the show. I think it's something different. There's variety there. It's something interesting. The clips that I'm putting up on DSP Reacts are doing decently. They're actually doing much better views-wise than the other clips I used to put up there from the DSP versus the Internet show. But, you know, is the show long-term going to work? I don't know. You know, we have around 200 consistent viewers, between like 250 on Kick when I stream it, which I'm okay with. But I don't know if this, you know, this is a political commentary show, like I said I would do. And I think a lot of people maybe are always I said overall, I'm never going to be like extreme one way or the other. I'm just not that kind of a guy. I'm kind of more middle of the road, level minded. So in that regard, I don't know. Like right now, I like the show, but obviously now we're a month in. I think I'd like to get some feedback. I'd love to hear people's feedback. The thing is, you guys don't really get to give me feedback because I live stream it on Kick only. So I'd love to hear what do you think. You like it? Room for improvement? Suggestions? Obviously tonight, as you can see, didn't get many contributions. And the thing is, it's not like, oh, well, it's only streamed on Kick. I mean, that's true, but people can contribute via tips as well. So it's not like, oh, because he only streams it on Kick, he can only get contributions from Kick, you know, contributors. That's not true. You still could have tipped or whatever. We still could have hit the goal, and we did hit it 3 weeks in a row. And now tonight we didn't. So it is what it is. But thank you to those who did check out over the last you know, month. But now I think it's time to take feedback and assess and see where we want to go with the show, and we're gonna do that. All right. But in the meantime, I gotta get out of here because I actually have to edit out clips from tonight's show. And I have to use a whole new program
Keep stalling,
to do it. I'm trying to use
Phil.
this new program called
Keep stalling. Keep stalling, Phil. It's not going to happen.
To edit out clips, so I have to try to mess with that tonight and see. Maybe I'll get a couple.
Let's move forward a little bit. Let's move forward.
It'll be a multiplayer game that's new for our rotation.
Let's keep going.
And also, we will probably talk about the future of the politics show, get some feedback, and figure out things we can do better with it. Okay? Everyone, thanks. Have a good night. Peace out. See you tomorrow.
And with that, folks, and with that, the Dent streak is dead, folks. The Dent streak is dead. That's right. Suffa, Piggy, Suffa. Oh, man. This has been a glorious week. And I'm going to do a separate video to celebrate. That's right. Doody's going to take a victory lap because, you know, your boy Doody's had a tough couple months. Being demonetized, being made fun of, and so on. So Doody's gonna take a victory lap in a separate video. So I recommend you come watch it. I'm gonna do it right now and publish it, and your boy Doody's just gonna take a beautiful victory lap. Anyway, folks, that's all I gotta say. The Dent streak is officially done. Suffa pig, you suck. Man, this is just a glorious week. And by the way, don't forget, folks, your boy Doody is streaming at 10:30 today. We're gonna go for about 2.5 hours. We're gonna be having a fucking party. Come out and hang out, man. Come out and just hang out with the fellas. Let's kick it. Let's have some fun. And of course, most of all, let's have fun at the expense of Piggy over here. Cry, Piggy, cry. Peace out.